You are safe here. Take a slow breath in and let it go with ease. Place a hand over the heart for a moment. Feel the gentle rise and fall. Let the shoulders loosen a little. Let the jaw soften. If there is tightness in the chest or thoughts rolling through the mind, that is okay. Nothing needs to be fixed in this moment. This is the beginning of a kind and steady practice that meets life as it is. This is a soft space for healing. Small steps are welcome here. Small steps are powerful here. In this space, a very simple tool will help. A mirror. A mirror can be a doorway. It can also be a friend. When the eyes meet their own reflection with a tender gaze, something deep inside relaxes. The nervous system receives a message. It is okay to slow down. It is okay to be gentle. It is okay to start again. A calm breath is not only air moving in and out, it is a signal that the body is safe. When the breath is long and easy, the stomach loosens, the shoulders fall, the face softens. The mind takes this cue and settles. This is how healing begins, through small moments that say, "You matter." If there is weariness, let it be known. If there is sadness, let it be known. If there is a spark of hope, let that be known too. Naming a feeling is an act of care. It tells the body, "I hear you." It tells the heart, "You are not alone." Right now, bring to mind one feeling present in the body. Whisper it softly, "I feel tired," or "I feel anxious," or "I feel calm," or "I feel hopeful." Watch what happens in the body when truth is spoken with kindness. Often the breath deepens on its own. Often the muscles let go just a little. This is how inner safety grows, one honest moment at a time. Now let's set a gentle tone for this practice. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be long. A few minutes done with love can change the path of a day. Stand in front of the mirror or sit with the mirror held gently. Let the eyes meet without pressure. If direct eye contact feels hard, look at the space between the eyebrows or at the bridge of the nose. Soften the gaze. Let the breath be slow. In that calm space, a simple phrase can do quiet work. A phrase like, "It is safe to be kind to myself," can begin to wash through the body. The shoulders may relax, the chest may open, the mind may quiet enough to hear a kinder tone begin to rise from within. This softer tone is not fake. It is not denying pain. It is choosing care in the presence of pain. There is a difference. Care tells the body, "You are worthy of gentle words." Care tells the mind, "You can lay down the heavy stick." Care tells the heart, "You belong." When care becomes the tone of the inner voice, it changes the way a day unfolds. There is more patience with mistakes. There is less panic over delays. There is more room to try again. One kind sentence in the mirror can set this tone for the hours that follow. So here is a simple beginning. Step to the mirror. Take 3 easy breaths. On the first breath, say silently, "Here I am." On the second breath, "I choose a gentle pace." On the third breath, "It's safe to be kind to myself." Feel the body's response. Feel the way the chest makes space for these words. Let the throat loosen. Let the belly soften. If tears come, they are welcome. They are a release. If a smile comes, it is welcome. It is a sign of softening. If there is no change yet, that is welcome too. The practice is still working. Seeds rest in the soil before they rise. This is a kind of resting in the soil. There is no rush. This practice is not a race. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is to create inner safety and steady love, so the rest of life has a strong base. The mirror helps because it invites honest presence. When the eyes meet, the mind cannot wander as far. The body feels seen, the heart feels heard. In this quiet contact, old harsh habits can begin to loosen, one small breath at a time, one kind moment at a time. Now allow prayerful words to rise like warm water filling a cool cup. Today, I move with ease and care. Pause and breathe. It is safe to show myself kindness. Pause again. I honor where I am. Let these words fill the room between the mirror and the heart. Speak them out loud if possible. The voice carries feeling. Feeling carries the message deeper into the body. There is a natural wisdom inside that listens and responds to this message. It begins to soften fear. It begins to quiet the urge to rush. It begins to trust the path again. If any part of this feels tender or strange, that is common. New practices often feel unfamiliar. Meet that with gentleness. Place the hand over the heart once more and whisper, "I can learn at a gentle pace." This simple line calms the protector inside that worries about doing it right. There is no perfect way. There is only a kind way, and that is enough. When the mirror session ends, carry one small action into the next hour. Drink a glass of water with gratitude. Stretch the neck slowly. Step into fresh air for 1 minute. These tiny actions tell the nervous system you are supported. The body then supports the mind. The mind supports the heart. This is how inner care becomes outward care. It begins in the mirror with breath, presence, and kind words. It continues with one steady act that says, "I am worth this." The mirror will also be used at night. A soft return to the glass before rest closes the day with grace. The words do not need to be long. A simple line like, "I did my best today," can untie the knots often carried into sleep. But that rhythm comes a little later. For now, keep the practice small and calm. 3 breaths, a hand over the heart, a kind sentence spoken into the eyes. Safety grows when it is felt often. Love grows when it is offered often. And enoughness becomes real when it is named often. Let's talk about why this works, because a clear understanding gives strength to the practice. Thoughts influence feelings. Feelings shape posture, breath, and choices. Choices shape results. This chain moves in both directions. When a thought is harsh, the chest may tighten, the breath grows shallow, patience drops, and quick, fearful choices follow. When a thought is kind, the body softens, breath deepens, calm rises, and steady choices follow. The mirror helps train this chain toward care. It offers a clear moment of contact that makes the message strong and simple. Think of a field of tall grass. When a new path is walked once, the grass springs back. When it is walked again and again, the grass bends and a clear trail appears. The brain is like that. It creates easier paths for thoughts that are repeated. A harsh thought walked daily becomes a well-worn trail. A kind thought repeated with focus becomes the new trail. The mirror is where that new trail is walked with attention. The eyes on the reflection keep the mind from drifting. The mouth shaping kind words engages more of the brain. The sound of the voice adds rhythm and weight. The body's softening becomes feedback. Yes, this is the way. There is also a gentle change in the body when stress eases. When the breath is long and slow, the heart rate follows. The muscles loosen. The stomach calms. The brain reads these signals and lowers alarm. This allows learning to happen. It allows new words to enter without a fight. The mirror practice uses this loop on purpose. First, soften the body with breath and gentle gaze. Then speak the words. The softened body says, "We are safe." Safety opens the door for new beliefs to settle in. Repetition matters, but tone matters too. A kind voice works better than a sharp one. Simple phrases work better than long speeches. Present tense lines are very helpful because they place the mind in the now. The now is where the body lives. The body cannot relax in yesterday or in tomorrow. It relaxes in this breath, at this mirror, in this room. So the words spoken here should meet the moment here. I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Short, true in essence, helpful in effect. Some worry that kind words will make one weak or lazy. The opposite is true. Kindness restores energy that harshness steals. A harsh tone drains the system. A kind tone fills it. From a full cup, there is more strength to move through the day. There is more patience to keep going. There is more courage to try again. The mirror is not an escape from life. It is training for life. It builds an inner base strong enough to hold steady when the wind picks up. If a skeptical thought rises, "This is silly," or "words can't change anything," treat it like a cloud passing. Label it without judgment. There is doubt. Then soften it with a gentler line. New thoughts are welcome here. Stay with the practice anyway. The garden grows where it is watered. If a garden is watered with harshness, thorns grow. If it is watered with care, blossoms come in time. The mirror is the watering can. As the practice takes root, the eyes will begin to recognize the person in the glass with more warmth. The face will feel more familiar, more trusted. The breath will come easier in front of that reflection. This is a sign that the new path is forming. Trust it. Keep walking it with simple, steady steps. Now it is time to choose a phrase to write on the mirror. This will be the anchor of the practice. The phrase should be short in the present tense, loving and believable enough to repeat each day without strain. Believability matters because the body listens to tone. If the phrase feels too far away, the body tightens. If the phrase feels within reach, the body opens. So choose a line that opens the body. A beautiful starting point is this: I am safe, I am loved, I am enough. Each part speaks to a deep need. Safety calms the nervous system. Love fills the heart. Enoughness quiets the mind. These words, said slowly and tenderly to the eyes in the mirror, touch 3 levels at once. They tell the body it can rest. They tell the heart it is worthy. They tell the mind it can stop trying to earn value. This one line can guide a whole day. If that full line feels like a lot at first, begin with a softer bridge. A bridge phrase is a gentle step between where things are and where they are going. A bridge might be, I am open to feeling safe, or I am learning to love myself, or I am willing to believe I am enough. Bridge phrases keep the door open without force. Over time, the bridge grows into the full phrase. The body will show when it is ready. You will feel less tightness in the chest, more ease in the breath, more warmth in the face as you speak the words. Write the chosen line on the mirror where the eyes can see it every day. Use a dry erase marker or place a small sticky note on the side of the glass if that feels better. Keep it clean and simple. When the morning begins, stand with the line in view. Soften the shoulders, relax the jaw, and breathe. Read the words slowly, letting each part land. I am safe. Pause. Feel the breath deepen. I am loved. Pause. Sense a warm spot in the chest. I am enough. Pause. Notice if the belly eases. Repeat 3 to 10 times, not as a chant to push something away, but as a gentle rhythm that lets something good in. Speak in a kind tone, like talking to a dear friend. Let the voice be slow and calm. If the mind wanders, simply return to the words on the glass. If the gaze drifts, return to the eyes or the space between the brows. If emotion rises, hold steady and breathe. Tears are allowed. Quiet is allowed. Even numbness is allowed. Numbness is a form of protection that has worked hard for a long time. Meet it with respect. Over days and weeks, numbness often softens in the presence of kind, steady words. Personalize the line if needed, but keep it short. I choose love today. Life supports me in every way. I say yes to a gentle day. The test is simple. Say the phrase and feel the body. If the phrase brings ease, it is a good fit. If it brings pressure, try a bridge or simplify it. Trust the body's response. The body is wise and clear when asked with care. Place the phrase where daily life will see it, on the bathroom mirror, near the desk, or on a pocket-sized card kept in a wallet or a bag. When the eyes catch the words during the day, pause for one breath and speak the line once more. These small returns build the path. They keep the heart close to the mirror's lesson, even away from the glass. Let the phrase guide choices. When a plan for the day feels heavy and rushed, touch the words, "I am safe." Then choose one small, kind step. When a mistake happens, touch the words, "I am enough." Then choose a steady repair. When criticism echoes inside, touch the words, "I am loved." Then offer one act of care, a glass of water, a minute of sunlight, a stretch. In this way, the phrase moves from the mirror into the day. It stops being only words and starts becoming the way life is lived. If resistance shows up, "This is not for me, I keep forgetting," it feels awkward, meet it with a soft reply. It's okay to learn at a gentle pace. Write this reply under the main phrase for a week if helpful. It is a kind reminder that learning takes time. Place a small dot on the corner of the mirror to mark each day the practice happens. Watch the dots grow. This visible record builds trust. Trust feeds consistency. Consistency deepens the path. Add one final touch to seal the choice. After speaking the line, offer a small smile to the reflection, not a forced one, just a soft lift at the corners. This tells the nervous system we are safe enough to soften, which helps the body keep the new message. Then step into the day with one micro action that matches the phrase. If the phrase is "I am safe," the micro action might be locking the door with calm, tidying a small space, or taking 5 slow breaths before sending a message. If the phrase is "I am loved," the micro action might be placing a hand over the heart for 1 minute, or wrapping a blanket around the shoulders with care. If the phrase is "I am enough," the micro action might be stopping a task at a reasonable point and saying, "This is enough for now." This is how a mirror becomes a mentor. This is how a sentence becomes a path. This is how breath, voice, and gaze work together to create a new inner truth. The phrase on the glass is not magic by itself. The magic is the loving presence brought to it each day. The magic is the way the body settles under gentle words. The magic is the steady rhythm that teaches the mind a kinder way to think. Keep the phrase clear, keep the tone kind, keep the practice simple. The rest will unfold in the quiet way that real change often does. Begin the day with a simple meeting with the words on the glass. Let the feet find the floor firmly. Let the spine lengthen without strain. The eyes meet the reflection with a soft gaze, not a stare, just a gentle meeting. Place one hand over the heart and the other low on the belly. Inhale through the nose to a slow count of 4, then exhale through the mouth to a count of 6. Do this 3 times. Feel the rhythm. Notice how the longer exhale melts a little tension. Now let the jaw loosen and the shoulders settle. Read the line on the mirror at an easy pace. I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Pause after each sentence. Let the pause be a sip of air. Let the pause be a small space where the body absorbs what was spoken. Say the line again and again, 3 to 10 times based on how the body feels. This is not a chant. It is a conversation that sets the tone of the day. If the mind races ahead, come back to the words. If thoughts drift, feel the breath in the palm resting on the belly and return to the line. Allow the words to land in the chest, in the throat, in the face. Notice any warmth, any loosening, any small lift in the heart. Let the body show signs of safety. Add a gentle phrase for the day. Today, I move with ease and care. Say it slowly, like pouring warm tea. Watch how the back lengthens a little taller when this is spoken. Allow the knees to soften. Let the face relax more. Keep the breath steady. Then speak to the next hour only. Large plans can feel heavy early in the day. Keep it light. Ask quietly, what would loving action look like for the next hour? Let a small answer rise. A glass of water, a calm breakfast, a stretch, a kind message to self. Choose one. Acting on one kind choice builds a bridge between the mirror and daily life. This is how the practice leaves the bathroom and enters the world. If the mind says there is not enough time, give the practice 5 minutes. 5 minutes of soft breath and kind words can change the way the next hours unfold. Short does not mean weak. Short can mean focused. A focused start trains the nervous system to expect care. Care makes patience easier. Patience keeps choices steady. A steady choice at the start of the day can shape many moments that follow. When the line is spoken, let the tone be warm. Speak as to a dear life that is learning to trust again. Speak as to a heart that has tried hard for a long time. Speak as to a body that has carried so much. The tone matters as much as the words. Let the ritual include the eyes. Meet them. If direct contact feels strong, gaze at the space between the brows or at the bridge of the nose. The point is gentle presence, not pressure. Keep the knees unlocked and the jaw at ease. Soften the belly so breath can be full. Each exhale says to the body, you are safe. The body listens and begins to relax. When the body relaxes, the mind quiets. When the mind quiets, kind words land deeper. This is a loop worth tending. Add a small body check. Scan from crown to toes. Where is there ease after speaking the words? Where is there a tight spot that wants a little more breath? Send one slow inhale into that spot and a long exhale out of it. Then speak the main line once more. I am safe, I am loved, I am enough. If it feels helpful, add, I choose love today. Keep it simple, keep it true. If the body resists, shift to a bridge. I am willing to believe I am enough, or I am learning to feel safe. Bridge lines keep the door open without force. They give the system time to adjust. In time, the bridge often turns into the full phrase naturally. Mark the end of the ritual with a small seal. Press the palm lightly to the mirror for one breath or offer a soft smile to the reflection. Then name one micro action to carry into the first hour. It could be drink water with care, or walk to the door with steady steps, or take 3 deep breaths before opening messages. The micro action is the thread that connects the mirror moment to the world outside the sink. It makes the practice practical. It proves that the words on the glass shape the day in clear ways. If the morning is full and this full ritual cannot happen, shorten it to a 30-second meeting. Place a hand on the heart, take one slow breath, read the line once and whisper, I carry this with me. Even 30 seconds will remind the body of the path. The goal is consistency, not length. A short, sincere practice repeated most days works better than a long one done once a week. Let the mirror be a friendly checkpoint rather than an obligation. Let it feel like a breath of fresh air rather than a task on a list. Carry the words on a small card or note on a phone. When the phrase shows up during the day, stop for one breath and say it again softly. This keeps the morning tone alive. It turns the day into a series of gentle returns. Over time, these returns form a habit trail in the mind. The trail becomes easier to walk. The words begin to rise on their own during stress. The body remembers to exhale long. The shoulders drop. The choices stay calm. This is how a day changes, one soft return at a time. Before leaving the mirror, add one more quiet sentence to shape attitude. I welcome good today. Let the chest open to that. Let the back stand a little taller. Let the steps out of the room be measured and easy. Move into the day carrying the feeling of the words, not just the sound of them. Let the feeling guide the first calls, the first messages, the first decisions. When impatience appears, whisper ease and care, and feel the breath lengthen. When doubt clicks on, whisper safe, loved, enough, and notice the body steady. This is the morning foundation. It is simple. It is kind. It meets life as it is and fills it with a softer tone that strengthens every other choice. At day's end, return to the glass with the same gentle presence. The light may be low, the body may be tired, the mind may be full of stories about what was missed or done poorly. Let the breath slow. Inhale through the nose for 4, exhale through the mouth for 8. Repeat 3 times. Long exhale tells the whole system, we can rest. Let the shoulders drop as if setting down a bag. Let the jaw unhook. Place a hand over the heart again and meet the eyes softly. Read the line, not as a morning start, but as an evening balm. I am safe, I am loved, I am enough. Allow the words to close the day like a soft blanket. Add a simple sentence to clear the inner table. I did my best today. Say it once with a long exhale. If the mind argues, say, I release what I cannot carry into sleep. The point is not to debate. The point is to soothe. Soothe the body so it can repair. Soothe the heart so it can rest. Soothe the mind so it can be quiet in the night. After the main line and the gentle release sentence, name 3 small wins from the day. Keep them tiny. Drank water mindfully, took a short walk, paused before reacting, placed a hand on the heart when upset, spoke the mirror line at midday. Speaking small wins out loud changes the inner story. The mind often collects errors by default. This practice trains it to collect care and effort instead. Now bring in forgiveness, but keep it light. Say, I forgive myself for being hard on myself, or I soften around my mistakes, or I allow today to be complete. Each line signals to the body that the fight is over for now. Blood pressure eases, the stomach releases, sleep hormones can rise. If there is a knot in the chest, breathe into it for a count of 4 and out for a count of 8, 3 times. Then place both hands on the belly and feel the quiet tide of breath. Turn to gratitude with simple, real things. Warm water on the face, a soft pillow waiting, a clean pair of socks, a message of care received or sent. Speak 3 things. Feel them for a heartbeat each. Gratitude is not denying pain. It is adding balance. Balance calms the system. Calm invites deeper sleep. Deeper sleep heals the body and the mind. If the mind is busy and keeps replaying scenes, meet it with structure. Speak the main line once more, then say, I will think about this tomorrow at a kind time. If it helps, set a short note on a paper by the mirror with a word to hold the worry, like budget, call, or plan. The note tells the mind, you will be heard. Then return to the breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Let the body know it is safe to release the day. Create a short evening rhythm that the body learns to expect. After the mirror words and the release lines, stretch the neck gently, roll the shoulders, soften the hands, brush the teeth slowly while keeping awareness on the breath. Move with a simple grace. If tears arrive, let them fall. They are a form of reset. If a smile arrives, let it be soft. If there is numbness, meet it with patience. Say, I allow the quiet. Then speak, peace fills me as I rest. This line can be added to the mirror under the main phrase for a week if sleep has been rough. If sleep is a challenge, add an evening phrase. I am safe to sleep. My body knows how to rest. Speak it while feeling the weight of the feet on the floor or the warmth of the hands on the cheeks. Pairing words with sensation roots them in the body. The body then carries them into sleep. Keep lights low. Keep the tone warm. Let the last act at the mirror be a soft blessing to the reflection. Thank you for showing up today. Then turn away with slow steps, letting the day dissolve behind like footprints washed by the tide. On the days that feel heavy, give the mirror ritual a few extra breaths. If there was conflict or worry, add, I release tension, peace fills me. Say it with a long exhale. Notice how the back loosens. Practice the art of closing the day in kindness even when it did not go as hoped. This repairs the inner bond. That bond is the root of all steady change. The more often the day ends in care, the more quickly the system learns that rest is safe, that tomorrow can begin fresh, that the heart can trust itself again. When resistance appears, treat it as part of the practice, not a sign of failure. Resistance can look like forgetfulness, a tight chest, a voice that calls this foolish, a blank feeling, a sudden rush to do anything but stand at the glass. This is normal. It is the nervous system protecting old patterns. Old patterns feel familiar, and familiar often feels safe, even when it is not kind. Meet resistance with love. Start by noticing it without a fight. There is tightness, there is doubt, there is numbness. Naming what is present removes the sting. Then breathe slowly, hand over heart, long exhale. Speak a bridge line. It's okay to learn at a gentle pace. Stay for one more breath. That alone is progress. Shorten the ritual on resistance days. Make it simple. Stand, breathe once, speak the main line once, and add a tiny supportive act. The goal is to keep connection, not to force depth. Consistency is the healer. A light touch can carry the practice through the rough patch and back into fuller sessions later. If facing the eyes feels too strong, gaze at the bridge of the nose. If speaking aloud feels awkward, whisper. If whispering feels hard, mouth the words. If even that feels like too much, rest a hand on the heart and breathe while looking at the line. This is still practice. Every gentle attempt counts. Write a compassionate reframe under the main line for a week when resistance is strong. Options include, new thoughts are welcome here. I can try again later today. I am safe to take small steps. Or, soft is strong. Seeing these lines under the main phrase reminds the mind that there is no test to pass. There is only a path to walk. Create small anchors that make showing up easier. Keep the marker on the sink. Place a tiny sticker on the corner of the mirror to touch each time the ritual happens. Put a dot on a calendar for every day done, even if it was 30 seconds. These tiny anchors turn the practice into a rhythm that does not rely on motivation. Motivation rises and falls. Rhythm carries on. Meet the inner critic with a friendly boundary. When a harsh voice says, "This is pointless," respond softly, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I am choosing gentle words now." Then return to the breath and the phrase. Fighting the critic feeds it. A kind boundary starves it of fuel. With time, the critic learns that the new tone is safe and eases off. If numbness shows up, pair the words with movement. Speak the line while slowly rolling the shoulders, opening and closing the hands, or swaying side to side. Movement wakes the body's sense of safety. Safety allows feeling to return in small, manageable waves. If strong emotion rises, stay for one more breath and then step away with care. The practice will be there later. That, too, is love. Journaling can help loosen resistance. Keep a small notebook near the mirror. After the ritual, write 3 lines. I noticed. I needed. I will support myself by. Keep the sentences short and clear. This gives the mind a place to put thoughts without looping. It also shows the heart that support is real, not just spoken. Use a simple plan when days are busy. Morning phrase once, midday phrase once, evening phrase once. Tie each to a habit that already exists. After brushing teeth, before opening messages, after turning off the light. This piggyback method lowers friction. Lower friction means more practice. More practice means stronger paths in the mind. When resistance takes the form of shame about missing days, respond with warmth. Say, I am returning now. Then do the shortest version. Shame is a heavy weight that makes returning harder. Warmth makes returning light. This is not about perfect streaks. It is about a long friendship with the self. If skepticism remains, let experience answer rather than argument. Keep going for a week with short, sincere sessions. Note small shifts, a slower reaction to stress, a steadier breath in a tense moment, a kinder tone during a mistake, an easier time falling asleep. Small shifts are the proof. They are signs that the system is learning safety through kind words and breath. Add one more supportive sentence for resistance days. I do not rush my healing. Speak it like a soft bell. Let it resonate. Healing happens in the now, in the body, through repeated gentle choices. The mirror provides a simple way to make those choices every day. When the practice is met with love, resistance becomes a teacher. It points to places that want extra care. Answer with breath, with warmth, with one small action. The path opens again. In time, the ritual will feel less like effort and more like nourishment. The inner tone shifts little by little. The body trusts the long exhale. The heart trusts the kind words. The mind trusts the steady return. On those days, let gratitude rise for the one who kept showing up, even when it felt odd or heavy. Then show up again the next day, simple and steady, speaking the line that changes the path and letting the path change the day. Let the words on the glass begin to shape the parts of life that matter each day. Start with the body. Speak the lines slowly while standing with feet firm and knees soft. I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Notice how the body hears these words. Shoulders lower, belly loosens, breath deepens. Add a simple health focus just after. My body responds to kindness. Carry that into small choices. Choose a glass of water and say the line while holding the cup. Take a short walk and pace it with the rhythm of the breath. Stretch the neck gently and whisper, ease lives in me. When tension rises, place a hand on the area and breathe, soft and steady. The body listens to tone before it listens to plans. Speak softly and follow with one caring action. The action proves the words are true. Let the same words support connections with others. Look into the eyes in the mirror and speak the main line, then add, love grows as I honor myself. This shifts the pattern from seeking approval outside to building respect inside. Carry that respect into conversations by pausing to feel the breath before responding. Hear the warmth in the voice as the exhale lengthens. Offer one clear, kind sentence instead of many rushed explanations. When old triggers rise, touch the phrase on the glass with a fingertip, inhale, and add a bridge line. It's okay to take a gentle pause. A pause is not a wall. It is a doorway to a calmer choice. When the heart feels wobbly, bring the hand to the chest and whisper, I am safe to speak kindly, and then speak only what fits inside kindness. Now let the words guide the experience of money and work. After the main line, say, I welcome good into my life with ease. Stand a little taller and feel the ground under the feet. Choose one small, steady task that moves life forward, a tidy note, a clear list, a call made with a calm tone. Pair each step with a breath. The nervous system learns that progress does not need panic. It can happen inside peace. When worry about money shows up, meet the eyes in the glass and speak, "I take one wise step today," and then take it. Track a simple inflow and outflow without shame, just clarity. Clarity is a form of love. Let the jaw relax while looking at the numbers. Say, "I am enough." So decisions come from worth, not fear. Choose one focus area per week. In week 1, support the body with the mirror line and a daily stretch or walk. In week 2, support relationships by practicing a soft pause and one honest sentence spoken with care. In week 3, support finances with a simple plan and one steady step each day. Rotate these weeks or stay with one area longer if it needs care. The key is to keep steps small and repeatable. Small steps done often grow into a path that holds. Notice posture during each focus. Health focus. Stand with the heart open and the shoulders down as the main line is spoken. Relationship focus. Keep the neck free and the breath deep while preparing to speak kindly. Money focus. Sit with both feet on the ground and the back lengthened, then say, "I welcome wise choices." The body posture tells the brain a new story. The brain then supports the new story with calmer reactions and clearer plans. Words, breath, and posture become a single message: safe, loved, enough. Let the mirror words be the headline for each day and journaling be the quiet notes under it. After the mirror practice, write 3 short lines. I noticed, I needed, I will support myself by. Keep it simple. I noticed tightness before the call. I needed a pause. I will support myself by taking 3 breaths first. This turns vague feelings into gentle guidance. The page becomes a safe place for the heart to speak and be heard. When the heart is heard, the body is calmer. When the body is calmer, kinder choices are easier. Add a small daily action to match the words. These are micro actions, tiny, friendly steps that keep momentum alive. After saying the main line, drink water slowly while feeling the breath. Send a kind message to self on a small card. Tidy one tiny space, a corner of a desk, a single drawer, a bag that carries daily life. Step into sunlight for 1 minute. Stretch calves against a wall. Sit down and place both feet flat on the ground for 3 steady breaths before starting a task. Each microaction says to the nervous system, support is here. Support in the body becomes support in the mind. Support in the mind becomes steadiness in choices. Track these actions lightly. Place a dot on a calendar for each day the mirror practice happens. Add a second dot for a micro action, a third for the journal lines. Watch the dots collect. This is a visual story of care building over time. No need for perfect streaks. If a day is missed, write, "I return." Then create 1 dot that day. Returning is the heart of this path. Some love a brief morning page and a brief evening page. In the morning, write 1 intention that matches the mirror line, such as, "I practice ease in my body." In the evening, write 1 gratitude and 1 release. Gratitude can be tiny, a warm cup, a soft breath, a moment of laughter. Release can be simple. I let go of today's loop. The pen is a gentle tool for closing the day so sleep can hold the body well. When energy dips or focus scatters, pair words with movement. Speak the main line while slowly opening and closing the hands, rolling the shoulders, or swaying gently. Movement brings the mind back to now. Now is where the body can relax. Relaxed bodies learn faster. This is how journaling, micro-actions, and the mirror become one circle. Words soften the body. The body makes kind action easier. Kind action confirms the words. There will be days when things feel flat or stuck. Plateaus do not mean the practice stopped working. They often mean the system is settling into a new normal. Keep the ritual light and steady. On those days, shift the wording slightly to keep it fresh. If I am safe feels distant, try I support my safety right now. If I am loved meets inner doubt, try I allow love in small ways today. If I am enough triggers pressure, try I give myself enough time to grow. Let the body be the guide. Speak the phrase and feel for ease. Ease is the sign that the words can land. If attention wanders, shorten the session and increase frequency. 2 minutes in the morning, 2 at midday, 2 in the evening can be more powerful than one long session when the mind is busy. Tie each short session to a habit, after brushing teeth, before opening messages, before turning off lights. Habits hold the space when motivation fades. Add simple techniques to deepen the message. While speaking to the mirror, tap lightly on the chest or collarbone with fingertips for 10 gentle taps, keeping breath slow. This rhythmic touch can calm the body and help the words sink in. Another option, place one hand on the heart and one on the belly while speaking. Feeling both hands rise and fall together teaches the body that it is one whole, moving in a calm rhythm. Create kind time frames that allow growth to be seen. There is a 7-day starter to get comfortable with the steps, then a 21-day focus to let the nervous system settle into the new tone, then a 30-day renewal to confirm the path. After these cycles, the practice often feels less like effort and more like a natural way to meet the day. Keep it simple. The mirror is not a test. It is a place to be met with care. If heavy feelings arrive, add extra gentleness. Say the main line once. Breathe long. Speak. I am allowed to feel and still be safe. If needed, sit and rest the eyes instead of standing. Lower the shoulders, soften the hands. If tears come, let them come and slow the breath. If numbness comes, pair the words with slow movement. If thoughts spiral, place one word on paper to hold them for later. Budget, call, plan, and return to the breath. Heavy feelings do not mean failure. They mean tender places are being touched by new kindness. Move slowly there. There is also deepening through service to self. Once a week, ask, what would be a loving shift in my environment? Then do a 20-minute reset. Wash a cup, fold a few clothes, sweep a small space. Speak the main line while doing it. A cared-for space reflects a cared-for inner life, and the mirror words become easier to believe in a room that breathes. Now gather everything into a simple rhythm that can carry the weeks ahead. Morning, 5 to 8 minutes with the mirror, slow breath, main line repeated, one focus line added, one micro action chosen. Midday, one breath, speak the main line once, a small stretch or a glass of water. Evening, 5 to 8 minutes, main line is a balm. I did my best today, 3 small wins, 1 release line, and a long exhale to close the day. Add 3 quick journal lines and 1 dot on the calendar. That is the plan. It is light, it is kind, it is clear. There is strength in this gentleness. Words said with care change the body's signals. The body's calmer signals reshape thought patterns. Softer patterns make wiser choices. Wiser choices build days that feel grounded, hopeful, and open. This is not grand or flashy. It is the quiet power of showing up with love. Let the heart be blessed before stepping away from the glass. Speak slowly, I am safe. Pause and breathe, I am loved. Pause and breathe, I am enough. Pause and breathe. Life supports me in kind and surprising ways. Feel the truth of even a small part of that. A small part is enough to begin. New doors open through repeated care, not force. Carry a final reminder into the days that follow. Small steps, kept with warmth, reshape a life. When a morning is rushed, choose the 30-second version and keep the thread. When an evening is heavy, choose one release line and keep the thread. The thread becomes a cord. The cord becomes an anchor. The anchor keeps the heart steady, and a steady heart sees possibilities that fear hides. Let a simple closing gather all of this. The mirror holds a friend. The friend is the part of you that speaks kindly. Meet that friend each day. Breathe together. Choose one soft action. Allow the words to become the way life is lived. Then, as days pass, notice how the inner weather changes. Not all at once, but clearly like dawn. A little more light, a little more warmth, a little more trust in the goodness that moves through and around a willing heart. And now, a quiet seal to end this time together. I choose love today. I choose ease today. I choose a gentle path that supports me. If it feels right, repeat once more. I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Let the breath carry these words into every cell. Step forward with the knowing that kind words spoken to the one in the mirror become kind days, and kind days become a kind life.